A tavola. Hello, my name is Lucia Giardina Kane, and today I'm going to do a twist on an old classic Italian dish, lasagna. Except we're going to make a white lasagna today, and it's going to be layered with zucchini and sautéed mushrooms and creamy bechamel sauce. I think you're going to like it. So we're going to get started on our veggies, and what I have here is about 4 to 5 medium zucchini. When you pick your zucchini, you want to make sure that they're firm, fresh of course, nice green color. Now, if you're good with a knife, you want to get them paper thin. Or, I have a handy little tool here. It's actually a handheld mandolin, kind of like, or slicer. And this is really nice because you can make them like paper thin, almost like potato chips. Actually, let's get some olive oil in the bottom of this pan first. And you just want enough to coat the bottom of the pan. And then we're going to get started. And you have to be careful with this. Now what I've done is I've cut the bottom off, but I've kept the top. It's almost like a little handle, so that when you get there, you don't chop your fingers off. We don't want fingers in here. This is a vegetable lasagna, so no fingers. Okay, go to my next one. You see how fast that is? It's great. Actually, I got this tool when I was in Italy. Picked up a few of them. Everyone has one. My sister has one, my mom has one, of course I have one. So this is good. I'm just going to keep going here until we get them all in the pan. It's going to look like a lot of zucchini, but trust me, once they cook down, they shrink. And we're on our last zucchini here. We get spoiled in the summertime. My father has a wonderful vegetable garden, and he grows just amazing zucchini, basil, fresh tomatoes. Oh, he has such a green thumb. Okay, let's give these guys a little stir. Let's check out our mascot. I picked this up in North Carolina, and I finally figured out what to name him. You've heard of Batman, obviously. His name's Spatman, because he's spatula, and he's our little mascot. I thought he was adorable. Okay, let's get some heat on here. You want probably a medium to medium-high heat. Now, to this we're going to add some garlic. And I'd say probably about 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Depends. If you like more garlic, you can use more garlic. If you like less, use less. Okay. Little red pepper. I like to use the cayenne pepper. And again, depends on how much heat you want, if you like it spicy or not. Okay, we'll get those rolling. Let's put a little bit of olive oil in this pan for our mushrooms. Now, our mushrooms we're going to saute with some shallots and garlic. Just like that. Get that going. I have here they're white button mushrooms, and I like these because they're already pre-sliced and they're pre-cleaned, so don't have to do a lot of work, but you do have to chop them up just a little bit, give them a little bit more of a chop. Not a fine chop, but just a little bit smaller. You know, what inspired me to do this dish, this is actually 2 of my favorite pasta dishes. My mom taught me how to make a pasta and zucchini dish with kind of like a creamy sauce, and I came up with this pasta and mushroom. So it's kind of like the 2 dishes combined together to make this white lasagna. So, I don't know, you get tired of making the same thing over and over and over. So I thought, how can we make lasagna just a little bit different? So came up with this idea. So we're just going to give it a chop. I do enjoy cooking. I've been cooking since I was, wow, I don't know, 7 or 8. My mother taught me how to cook. And I guess I can have to say I've been cooking ever since I was tall enough to reach the stove, which was what, a couple years ago? Anyway, but no, I really do enjoy cooking. And I enjoy cooking with my mom still, sometimes, although now she's my little assistant. And before, you know, she would tell me what to do and you know, what to put in the pan and all that. So now when she comes to my house, you know, she's my little assistant. So it's kind of like complete role reversal. Only she still tries to take control. So I don't know if that's ever going to change. Or she'll say, Lucia, I don't make it like that. No, that's not the way you make it. I don't make it like that. I'm like, Ma, you're in my kitchen now. This is the way I make it. Because she doesn't like that I kind of put a spin on all her recipes. She doesn't really like that. She likes everything, you know, traditional and kept the same. So, all right, that looks pretty good. So let's get these mushrooms in the pan. One over here. Let's get a little more heat on these guys. I'm used to cooking with gas, and this is electric, so bear with me just a little bit here. All right, get that rolling, huh? It's okay at the same time. What you don't want to do is you don't want to brown that garlic. You just want to saute it, and those onions, the shallots, you want them to be translucent. You notice I'm using the back of the knife. You don't want to ruin your blade. Somebody asked me that once before. They said, why are you using the back of your knife to do that? Okay. And of course I have the rest chopped here. I use about 2.5 of those little pints that you get from the store. And you can use any kind of mushrooms, really. I just happen to like these. Just for this particular dish. Give that a stir. I think I hear something working here now. Looks like they're getting some heat going, finally. Okay. Now, let's get some parsley, some fresh herbs in here. What I like to do is I like to buy my parsley, I like to clean it and dry it, and then I put it in a pouch like this, and it can last up to a week. That way, whenever you need it, just pull it right out, and voila, you've got parsley. And I know, parsley most people use as a garnish. I like to use it as an ingredient. I just love it. Okay, we'll give that a chop. There's nothing like fresh herbs. If you don't have fresh herbs, that's okay. You can use the dried parsley. That works just as well. But if you have fresh, use the fresh. Okay. I'm going to put some in both, actually, both in the zucchini and the mushroom. A little bit more. I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not. Let's put that away. Okay, give that a chop. You want to kind of put it in a little ball here. Makes it easier. Give it a chop. Then we're going to season the vegetables. Okay, looks good.